in Robeline, Louisiana, which is on the way to Natchitoches, just outside Robeline, there is a state historic site called Los Adais. That was the first capital of Texas, from 1722 to 1773.
For 70 years. Yeah.
Okay? So from 1722 to 1773, the capital of Texas is in what is now Louisiana. And that happens because very quickly, Thomas Jefferson, when he agrees to buy Louisiana, which Napoleon has offered to him because he's got nothing to do with it now. He got it back from the Spanish. He took it back from the Spanish, but he really didn't have anything he could do with it. So he decides to sell it to the Americans, and they sell it to him without really specifying what the boundaries are. And when the Americans ask, well, what are the boundaries of Louisiana? The Talleyrand, Napoleon's minister, is said to have told them, you have made a good deal, we know you'll make the best of it. And sure enough, Thomas Jefferson claims, and the American position is for a number of years, that the boundary of Louisiana is actually the Rio Grande. Which is why later on the Republic is going to claim the Rio Grande as the boundary of Texas, because they're working off of that. In fact, James Long, how many of you have remember James Long from your Texas history? Yeah, well, James Long is one of these people that rejected John Quincy Adams' agreement with Louis Sonis establishing the boundary along the Sabine. And James Long says, no, the rest, everything to the Rio Grande belongs to the United States. So his filibustering expeditions was based on rejection of the negotiated treaty between Luis Leonis, who is the Spanish ambassador to the United States, and John Quincy Adams, establishing the boundary. And the boundary was favored the United States in terms of they got their hands on Florida, finally. So, and they were willing to give up Texas because Florida was very important for the United States, because remember, the United States now controlled everything from the Mississippi River east, but the Gulf of Mexico is a problem because there's a bottleneck to get out of the Gulf of Mexico between Cuba and Florida. And as long as a foreign country had both sides, it would be difficult in time of war for the western United States to be able to communicate with the eastern United States. So the United States really wanted Florida, so they had at least one side of the Florida Straits. So geopolitics.
Right.
And Texas is caught up in the middle of all of this, even though the Tejanos don't know what the hell is going on.
Right.
Because it's above their pay grade.
Right.
All right? This is all happening in Madrid and Washington, D.C. and Paris and London, and those poor Tejanos just know that they got to keep ducking because the arrows are flying in all directions. All right?
Yeah.
Next question. Sorry, it's a kind of
No, that's fine.
issue,
Yeah,
so that's just the real short answer.